everybody, and welcome to another afternoon of Love to Share. We have got an incredible show for you today. Chef Adam De Silva is going to be here, as well as a slew of other fantastic guests. But we're going to start it off right now. We're going to head to the kitchen. Chef Darren Robertson's there, so follow me over and let's find out what he's got to cook right now. Darren, how are you, my friend?
Hello, welcome.
Good to see you again. Good to see you again. What have you got here for us today?
Today we're cooking baby eggplants,
Yep.
lamb tenderloins and quinoa salad.
Okay, you're talking a language that I understand right now. I'm loving this. How do we get this started?
Good stuff. So these are going to take the longest. So these are in season. Baby
Okay.
eggplant. You do whatever you like. Great in braises and stews. We're just going to char grill this.
Fantastic.
So we've got 3 or 4 minutes to cook. So these will take about 4 minutes.
Right on.
So we'll cut these in quarters.
Is there anything I can be doing while you're doing this?
Definitely. So we're going to roll these
Yep.
in some spices.
Okay.
So we've got here some coriander seeds.
Yep.
Fennel.
Yep.
And cumin. So if I can get you to
Okay, fry these off. I can do
we'll roast
that.
these. So we'll put in the coriander seeds. Will take the longest.
Okay, Darren, we've got the coriander in here.
Yeah. So that's kind of like a nutty brown colour now.
Yep.
So
What else goes in?
Fennel seeds,
Fennel seeds.
good pinch, and cumin seeds.
Okay, and then just give these a
So
little
give it a
toss
bit of a
around.
move, yeah, they'll probably take. You do want them kind of. You want it to be like semi kind of smoking.
Okay, cool.
Whilst you're messing around with that, there's some
Yep.
boiling water here, a little bit of salt, and we're going to cook some quinoa. So that's
okay.
red quinoa. There's lots of different varieties. There's actually over 120 varieties.
What is quinoa?
It's a grain.
Okay.
It's a grain, super healthy.
It's an ancient grain, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So it is good to remember that this is gluten-free.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's probably going to take, that'll take about, between 10, 12 minutes.
Okay, cool.
To cook. And it'll just start to burst when it's cooked, and then you know it's cooked. You drain it off, and then
10 to 12 minutes in
yes,
there.
that's started to smoke now. So
Yep.
that's
I'll get this over here.
Yeah, so if you just chuck that in here.
Hot pan coming through. Here we go.
That's it.
Put these in here.
And then grind that up.
Oh, okay, so
then
I've got
we're
to do more work.
It's just a little bit.
Let me put this
Hang
down
on.
just here.
Cool.
There we go.
And then we're going to coat our lamb in that, just to flavour the lamb.
Okay.
So when you coat the lamb with the spices and you put that on the stove, the moisture's going to come out of the lamb and,
Yep.
and kind of it will like steam the spices.
Oh, okay.
So if you weren't to roast them off first, they can't taste a bit boiled. So it's really important that you do roast your spices first.
Well, they do smell fantastic, I've got to say that. Can everyone in the audience smell these spices? They just smell fantastic, don't they?
So that's cool, man.
Yep, this is
Right.
good.
Yep, great. So, really, can you smell that? Really? So we'll just kind of.
They're a good audience, they agree with what we're saying.
Okay, like so.
Yep.
So be really generous. And then we're going to pop these on the heat.
Nice
Yep.
hot griddle.
Very hot griddle, and they'll take about 2 to 3 minutes.
2 to 3
cook.
minutes. Now, there's
So
nothing
we'll just-
worse than lamb that's overcooked, so you really want to make sure
Yeah,
you're
especially
watching that.
the tenderloins are, obviously that's the most tender part of the lamb.
Absolutely.
There's hardly any fat going through that, so you do want it super kind of pink. A little bit of olive oil to help him along.
Yep.
Let's grab the tongs, mate.
Oh, yep. Out of your way. Out of your way.
So these are kind of done now. The eggplant, it takes a bit of cooking.
Okay.
A couple of minutes.
Should we put these on the plate?
Yes.
Okay, I think I've got a plate right here we can use.
So you want to keep these turning.
Yep. Make sure you've got everything cooked on each side.
Yeah. And I like it, kind of a bit sort of burnt at the end or a bit charred.
That's the
kind of,
good bits.
That's kind of
That's
what you
the
like.
fun bits, absolutely.
I've cooked some quinoa beforehand.
Ah, the magic of television
so
once
we'll get
again.
on with that. So this is how it looks. So it's just starting to sort of burst open.
Yep.
But if you taste that,
Well, let me have a bit of a taste.
it's still got a bit of crunch and a bit
Yeah,
of
that's good.
kind of nutty.
I like that.
So I just actually like that by itself. But
Yep.
we're going to kind of season it up. So a little bit of olive oil. I like just a little bit of honey.
Honey.
Just
okay.
yeah, a little bit of sweetness.
Beautiful.
Some dark sesame oil.
Oh, I like sesame oil.
And then we'll just cut it with some lemon.
Some lemon. Let me get this. Oh,
Do you want to come around here and turn the lamb?
Yeah, I can turn the lamb. Have I got tongs? There, you've hidden the tongs. There you go. I'll do this. There we go.
So loads of lemon juice.
Fantastic.
Give that a little mix.
This is smelling fantastic, I've got to say.
Yes, that's almost there.
Okay.
And then we'll plate this up. So just this on the plate. Now the lamb, so again, I cooked a little bit before.
Yep.
So these have had a rest, and again,
Again, resting your meat is very important.
Yeah, so I think, 1 or 2, they're about 100 grams each.
Yep. Two's enough, or do you want all 3?
That's fine, mate.
Okay,
So,
cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not cutting these up, these are going straight
You can
on
if you
the
like,
plate.
you can cut them up. And then I'm just going to garnish that with a little bit of soy yogurt. So
And the eggplant as well?
Yeah, will last long.
That's the last,
Yeah.
well, don't get ahead of yourself here.
So a little bit of that, and then we've got some, use whatever you like from the garden. Oregano's really nice. We've got some common mints here.
Oh, I like that.
And then just
Well, that's great flavours because you've got mint, honey, the lamb. That's
Yeah,
actually a really
lemon,
nice combination.
absolutely.
Beautiful.
just a little bit of a salad. And then, if you want to chuck over the eggplant, beautifully done.
Oh, yes, well.
Lovely.
The shaky hands come in handy now and again. That's it, isn't it?
And that's it.
Fantastic. Look, that took no time at all. It looks great, and you know, it's obviously it's a relatively healthy dish to eat as well.
Very, very healthy. A little
Excellent.
lemon on the side. Always a little bit of olive
Oh,
oil.
look at that. Okay, this dish is done. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to join Arabella. She's at Hollyburton Park, where this wonderful lamb comes from. We'll be back in a moment. Don't go anywhere.
Love to share.